am Yuwen. As we know, because of the booming of self-media, there are so many new jobs like influencer, YouTuber, Instagram. So today we're going to interview travel content Instagrammer Andrew Esteban. He has experience working for in the tourist industry, and he is a person who really enjoy to involve with people and destination. So, are you curious about his story, especially for content making? Let's go with Mario.
Well, we are here with FlyWithFlow. How are you?
Hello, here FlyWithFlow from Philippines. Thank you, Mario, for your time and for this idea.
Thank you very much for giving us this interview. Let's start with the questions. We are going to talk about content strategy mainly and about your amazing Instagram site that personally I love. Uh, for a long time, you were working in Madrid in events planning and marketing related with tourism. In what moment you decided to create a personal account and dedicate to like your free time to talk about traveling?
Yes, at the beginning with Instagram, I was just sharing content like what I do, my trips and my friends, and more like lifestyle. But then, as I was traveling a lot because of work. I was working in the tourism area. I started to do some trips for work, and then I started to have the chance to show different content and different moments for this. So then I decided to create my own brand, which is Fly with Flow. I got this name in a night. I was in my house and I checked, and flywithflow.com was free and Instagram was free. So then I started to focus a little bit more on this kind of content.
So that's super cool. Like at the beginning, when you started with the idea and the concept, you thought you were gonna be an influencer, or it was something more personal, like you wanted to do for you, or your
Uh-huh.
goal was from the beginning to be an influencer?
Not really. I was sharing content and pictures and videos because I really like to take videos and to take pictures, especially the video is my personal signature because Fly with Flow is all about video, for example, in my stories of Instagram. So I was not thinking to be influencer. I was just looking for inspire the people and for showing what I'm doing and to I think it's a good way to tell to many people one story in a good way. So that's more or less the thing.
That's that's super great. Uh, at the beginning, like I think for me mainly, it's super difficult when I have some ideas about creating an Instagram account, but the fact of being consistent and creating a lot of content in a regular basis for me is really challenging. Like, how do you do or where you find your inspiration to always put a lot of stories and a lot of videos and like you're really active? So how you are always creating engaging content?
Actually, this is a star question because inspiration is something that sometimes comes up from different moments of life, different situations. So I cannot really tell you how I can inspire myself because maybe it's my secret and I cannot reveal my secret. But yeah, it's something like I have a different feeling of showing what I do. I think my videos are very special. So I try to keep on doing my special flow, my special style to be consistent with my followers because if they like what I do, they keep on staying there and keep on coming. So I try to be myself always. I never use filters, for example. I my stories are videos and I try to keep posted about my trips mainly, but a little bit about my life as well. So that's more or less the balance.
Yeah, it's really nice because like we met in person in the Philippines, and it was really nice how you were always knowing what was the good moment to take a picture or to take a video or to do that stuff. So that's really cool.
Yeah, it's something actually I learned by the time by recording and taking pictures. Somebody one day tell me that your first good picture will be the 10,000 one. And same with the videos. I'm recording videos every time, so this makes me watch the video later and think that maybe could be better to do in another angle, something like this. So as everything in life, practicing is getting better.
Yeah. Isn't it too tiring sometimes, like to always be recording things, or for you it's a passion, so you enjoy it?
Sometimes it's starting to prepare the content. I love to record. I mean, for me, it's like keeping memories forever. and for me it's to live the moment twice. Also, I try to take some moment to don't take videos. If I'm in a trip, I do like 3, 4, 5 videos, and then I finish. And it's like, okay, I have this content I can show. But sometimes it's starting to share it because, for example, my stories in Instagram are very specific. I always do the same style. I put words. I write something. I put gifs. Sometimes it could take me 1 hour to prepare all my
Wow.
stories for Instagram, for example.
Wow. Um, Talking about content, like one of the reasons I started following you was because of your project Mabuhay, and it's
Uh-huh.
like a interactive TV show where people could see the videos in your stories and interact in the voting and deciding what was going to happen in the next episode. I think that was really cool, and I wanted to ask you, how did you come with the idea? And I also think it was a really good test to know how many people were actually watching your videos and interacting by voting. So were you happy with the results? Like a lot of people were participating, or you were expecting more? But how was the experience?
Actually, it was very interesting experience, and I love the people was reacting so much. We could expect that maybe it was gonna go a bit more viral, but it didn't happen. This is now difficult because there are many accounts trying to grow up, and this is one of my favorite projects, Mabuhay, which is a Filipino word, which means like welcome to Philippines, Mabuhay. And the idea was I was with a friend called Vida Molona. I think
Hmm.
you know about her, and we were
Yeah,
sitting down in Malapascua, the same island that we met each other, and we were trying to do something fresh, something new. It was starting the quarantine and the virus and stuff, so we were trying to think about something where the people can be part of the trip, can be part of the adventure. And we were doing like challenges at the beginning, like people making vote and then make us challenge. But then a couple of years ago, 1 year ago, sorry, I made like a film as well. So I already have experience doing this kind of productions. So I say, what about if we can do a shortcut and people can vote, so people can be part of the story. And that's more or less how it comes up. And I really love it. We couldn't finish it,
yeah, I know,
unfortunately,
I know.
because yeah, we
You
couldn't
left that
finish
with the expectation. You left that with the expectation of how it was
yeah,
gonna
we
be.
leave it in the end because we couldn't record anymore for the situation. But it was very fun recording, and especially was fun when we were doing the votation, the two options, and we were just checking what people was voting. Sometimes we were able to guess that this option was gonna win, but sometimes we were surprised people were voting the other thing, and we were like, "What?" So it was very interesting the reaction of the people, and we had around per chapter like 600 votes between my friend and me, which
Wow.
means that 600 people was involved into the series, and watching the series in total was like almost 2,000 people. So I
Wow.
think it was good enough to continue because it was so much work as well to do everything,
Yeah,
to record, to edit, to it was a big job.
yeah, I can imagine because you were dropping a new episode almost every day, if I remember well.
Yes.
And so at the end, like waiting for everyone to vote to record the next thing, to it was really intense. But to be honest, like I was always waiting for the next one, like to see how it was gonna be
Really? Oh,
the video. Yeah, I really
thank
enjoyed
you,
it. I
Mario.
really
That's so
enjoyed it.
lovely to hear. That's so lovely to hear. Yeah, it was super hard, but at the same time, it was. I love it. I love to do Maui High so much.
Regarding creating content, because you have told us that for them, like when you take a story, you take like 1 hour sometimes to edit everything to upload it. But before, like when you think about ideas, it comes natural. Like you are seeing something and you decide to take a story of that, or you think a lot and you plan a lot the days before what you're gonna upload, and you try to look for it when you are traveling.
Yeah, I like to plan a little bit. I mean, my stories are not super sporadic. Normally, my stories are not in the same time that is happening. Let me tell you a secret between you and me and the people of your master. Normally, my stories are the day after. For me, it's impossible if I want to do great content to share it in the same day, because sometimes I record like many videos, and maybe if I record 10, finally the next day I only share 5 or 6. Why? I think there are so many stories going on, and there is so many people sharing content. So if you are able to share, for me, a better content, even if it's not real and in the moment, for me, it's better. So that's why I used to plan a little bit what I'm gonna record and how many videos I'm including, because I think people don't have so much time, and I prefer to share quality content that's fresh and more natural, I would say.
Yeah, totally. I agree with you. I totally agree. In your website, because you have your Instagram account, but you also have your website, and you offer some services of organizing trips or helping to learn how to design your website, or you do it for some people. You think the Instagram account has helped you a lot to get people to know your business and your website and to hire your services?
Actually, Instagram is a good link to my website because my website is kind of new. So I opened my website to Google like a month or 2 months ago. So I'm
Mhm.
not getting traffic yet from Google or other sources. Mainly, I'm getting by Instagram. And I have to say that you have profile visits. Some of them are clicking the website. Like sometimes some weeks I was checking the stats and I had like 20, 25 website visits by
Mhm.
Instagram, which is not too much, but well, it's something. And I was checking, I have Google Analytics, and yeah, normally I have like not so much as well, like maybe between 30, 50 unique users per week, but it's everything by Instagram actually. I'm not very focusing so much on the web now. It's something that I have like to compensate the Instagram. So I don't have so much traffic yet in
Okay.
the website, but it's a future goal, future business as well.
Perfect. Perfect. It's nice that you're finding a next goal for your content in Instagram and not only in Instagram. That's super cool. Good luck with that one.
Thank
Uh,
you. Thank you, Mario.
um, any like, are there is any post that you feel that your fans like more? Like they react more and they comment more, and then this influence you to the next content you're gonna upload. Like you're learning from what your fans like, and you try to adapt to that, or I don't know how it's
Yeah,
going that process.
yeah, half and half. I would say that I like to share what I like, but at the same time, for sure, if you see some pictures are working well, for sure you try to do this kind of. I was reading some months ago, years ago, I was reading an article that people react so very good to blues and greens, which is nature, which is water, which is the sky, which is the nature. Blues and greens in pictures are working very well for Instagram, as well as sunsets, like yellows and this kind of thing. And it's true, when I upload the sunset, people react so much. I am sunset lover. I don't
Me
know
too.
about you.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So
Totally.
yeah, that's true. And as well, when I am in the picture is working better where I'm not in the picture. I like to be in the picture because I also like this passion to take pictures of landscapes. I like it. I do actually all my pictures with my iPhone.
Uh huh.
So I don't have a really good camera to do a big zoom and take a good shot. So I like to be in the picture because I like to keep this moment, this perfect background for me with me inside.
Exactly.
So I would say in conclusion, like to me being the picture, greens and blues, sunsets, that could be some important things.
That's super cool. Yeah, at the end, like people are following you, so they want you to appear in the picture.
Yeah,
Uh,
yes, true. True.
and to end, last question: you have any advice for people who wants to start their career in Instagram? The beginnings, I assume, that they're complicated. So, any tips that you can give to them?
Yes. Lately it's quite complicated because now everyone we have this feeling of travel blogger, or everybody on Instagram is sharing pictures about travel trips, but for sure there is always a gap, there is always an opportunity to grow up. I would just say that try to be a little bit original, and if you want to grow in Instagram, try to be yourself and to do something different, because there are so many people sharing pictures. I don't know about the stat, but probably it's like 1,000 pictures in this last second going on Instagram. So you need to do something different. I think that's why Fly with Flow is a bit different, because the content I do, my stories, and the videos, 1 minute videos I do, And even like this is so difficult to grow, Mario. It takes me so long time to grow in Instagram because yeah, it lately is more difficult than years ago. I know people years ago that they grow up very quick just with couple of good pictures, like it was reshared and they grow up fast. Now it's more difficult, but for sure it's possible. So if anybody wants to go with passion, go with love, and you will get the result.
Thank you very, very much, FlyWithFlow. It was really good to talk with you, and I think we share really meaningful content for my classmates. Thank you very much.
Perfect. I hope so. Thank you, Mario. Good night from Philippines.
Bye.